Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. I'm not sure what's happening musically. I just pressed something and something I didn't expect happens, but that doesn't matter. It's great to be here. It's Sunday, it's 9 p.m, and this is Way of the Exploding Show. Coming to you every Sunday, 9 p.m, on a multitude of platforms, including YouTube, Twitch, Facebook, Instagram, and X. It's great to be here. It's been a crazy few days. I can't wait to explain it all to you. As you can probably tell, my technology was distracting me a little bit there. I'm now back in control. Welcome, Philip Hoy. Hello, Wezza. Marty26, how you doing? Great to see you. Supersonic Jim. Commodore Man, good evening, all the way from YouTube. That's brilliant. Middle-aged Gamer Man UK. Great to see you, man. Love your style. Love the fact you're all turning up. It's just blooming brilliant. Bruce is in the house. John UK Japan. Rob H and a bunch of people, including the amazing Psychic Janet. How you doing? Good to see you on Instagram. Mike Higgins. Hi guys, says Mike. Eds is back. TFS Sheps or TF Sheps has just joined us. So yeah, this is Way of the Exploding Show, and I've got a bit of a special for you. I've got a little bit of a special because, as you can probably tell from my X and Insta, it's been a phenomenally busy few days. There we are. We've got my levels all wrong. Yeah, it's been brilliant. I left Cornwall, was it Thursday morning, and a kind of odyssey of tech, retro, and AI-related experiences began, and I've been non-stop ever since. But how are we doing? Good evening to see you, iQuail. iQuail, I met you, mate. I met you, didn't I? New mug, folks. New mug in the house. Let's hear it for the new mug. For those of you that might have bought one of these, this is the ControlAIDelete.net version, which I took to the show. Your version, for those of you that have bought it on the Kickstarter, is going to be different. You've got a unique Kickstarter one. I won't tell you exactly what it looks like at the moment, but it looks really, really similar. The front of it looks exactly the same as that, but the back is going to be different. It's going to be an extra special print made just for the Kickstarter on the back. But I thought you'd like to see it. I'm really happy with this. This is one of the most kind of commercial things that we've done, I think. Because what I was keen to do with all the merchandise around the movie, if you've just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show, where we are sponsored by an amazing movie called Control AI Delete. That's what I'm referring to. Yeah, when I was coming up with all the merchandise, I wanted to make sure that the merch had a kind of life in and of itself. So you could wear a t-shirt and people say, that's a cool t-shirt, but it just happened to be from the movie. I also want the t-shirts and so on, not all of them, but many of them, and mugs and things, to be featured in the film with the actors. I also thought that was quite cool. But yeah, I thought you'd be pleased to see the new mug. There it is, in all its glory. I think this is, for many people, a kind of more stealthy way of getting the message out into the workplace. Because for some people, wearing this epic t-shirt can be quite a statement, you know. I'll put it there for the Instagrammers. It can be quite a statement for you, can't it, to have to go into a workplace with that on. And some people might feel intimidated by that, whereas you can pop that on your desk, start the conversation, everyone thinks it's a good laugh, and it's just a bit, of an easier statement. Good evening, retro fun for everyone. Sonic Jim's in the house. I've already said hello to you. Yeah, it was nice to meet you in person. It was absolutely brilliant. So we've got a great quiz. I've got a great quiz lined up this afternoon. Chris Stowe, Tim Bullock. Hello, Tim. Mikey, PWHUFC. No idea how I'm supposed to say that, my brother. Gary Marshall. Yes. Was it instant visuals? Is that what it says? Instant TV visuals. You're getting distracted by technology. I don't believe it. Yeah. I know. How ironic is that, mate? Nice to see you, Harrison. Paoli Works. So many of you. Yeah, so it's been an amazing week. Let me show you what the week has been like. So it started off, I need to just quickly create something actually, because while I was running the start sequence, I realized actually I had some images that you might want to see. I'll just write some gobbledygook on there. You'll see these pop up in a second, but don't worry, I'll get them centralized for you. Give me a sec. I've got some images of an amazing event that I went to at the IMAX in Leicester. No. It's in Waterloo, right in Waterloo. And if you've been watching my social, you'll know what I'm about to tell you. It was, of course, there we go. This is going to look a bit weird, and I'll just pull that down. It was, of course, the world premiere, I believe. It was certainly the IMAX premiere. I know that's blocking me out, but don't worry. Of a Kickstarter-funded movie called The Rubber-Keyed Wonder. And these images you're looking at are taken by me on my trusty iPhone as I'm sat there in the IMAX looking at what is the UK's largest cinema screen. That legend, that's Sir Clive Sinclair's son, who I met afterwards, which was absolutely brilliant to meet him and ask him questions about his dad. And I was just taking some pictures of the movie just to show you guys, not to kind of pirate it. Kim Justice, big shout out to Kim. Yeah, so I was part of this as a contributor. I filmed it about 2 years ago, and it's taken 2 years to get to the point where we were on the IMAX screen, which was mega. But look at that. That's an image of the backers. And that was cool because I thought, well, that's going to be you guys, isn't it? At the moment, as I sit here, there's the screen. There's me on the end, on the far left. There's James O'Brien, far right. And I was honoured to be asked. I'll just bring those images down a little bit. There we go. I was honoured to be asked to chair a Q&A about The Rubber-Keyed Wonder, which you can look up on the interweb. It's a really great film. You can still buy it. It was absolutely amazing. 2 hours deep diving the history of one of the most famous home computers ever designed, arguably one of the most distinctive pieces of industrial design that's ever come out of the UK. A lot of us that were interviewed, myself, James O'Brien talked about this as well. I certainly did. Talked about how distinctive the design of the ZX Spectrum is. It was just so lovely to see it on this massive screen, and it really made me feel extremely excited for our project, because obviously to pull together a Kickstarter and then to be watching and then just, I wasn't part of it, but I was on screen. I wasn't part of the production team, but then to see it 2 years later on the largest cinema screen in Britain is huge. So as Gareth Ross UK points out, we are 42% of the way with 30 days to go on our own special Kickstarter project. Hopefully, you never know, destined potentially for an IMAX premiere of its own. We don't know, do we? We're going to talk about it. We might want to go more kind of old school. We might want to go for an old sort of more charismatic setting, like somewhere in Soho or Chinatown or something. I don't know. Whatever you want, we're going to do that. We're going to work it all out. Music is giving out Blade Runner vibes, says Commodore Man. Yeah, the music on Way of the Exploding Show every week comes from a playlist that I've got on Epidemic Sound. And if someone is kind enough to put the link in chat to the Discord, then Commodore Man, you can see the Discord, and I'll try and remember. Well, I don't know if I've made a playlist that's available publicly, but I could definitely give you the name of some of the tracks. I'm sure I could do that. John UK suggesting that our movie, currently in Kickstarter, be shown at the Prince Charles Cinema. I think that's a great venue, isn't it? It's great. Let me just show some people that have just joined what I'm talking about, the sponsor of this show. Don't worry, we'll get back to the news in a minute. And we've got a great quiz lined up. I made it harder because I'm at iQuail, and we were discussing the difficulty of Way of the Exploding Quiz, weren't we, dude? And so we've decided to make it a bit harder because we had 3 people that got 10 out of 10 last week, for which I'm going to give you another big round of applause. I think we possibly need to make it harder. This is me showing you, when you get to controlaidelete.net, then you need to click on any Kickstarter logo and you'll go to the Kickstarter, which looks like that. Look at that. It shows you, when I did that screenshot, we were on 11,000. And as Prof. Jars has just pointed out, we've passed the 21,000 mark, which is absolutely brilliant. What I might do is quickly go up and have a quick look myself. I'd like to see if we can try and push some more rewards this evening. If you're not cheeky, you know, if you don't ask for it, you don't get it, do you? So, okay, folks, we're on £21,110 at the start of this show. Let's see if we can go up by another £100 at least. £21,110 is where we're at. All you need to do is go along to Control AI Delete. It's a really simple URL. It looks a bit like this. And you go along and you'll see the Kickstarter logo. That's a close-up of it there, look. And when you see the Kickstarter logo come up, there it is. That's the URL on the website. Have a look at the website. Click the Kickstarter logo. Go to the Kickstarter, and then you'll start to see all the little bits and pieces that you can buy. Really cool rewards. Things like this hoodie. This is one of the new hoodies. In that I've been working on the just adjusting the colour of things. I don't know what you think of this. Look at that. It's a bit more red. Not sure what you like. Be interested to get your feedback on that. When you get there, you can buy mugs. Here you go. Mug Maverick, I think, is the name of the reward. You can get the AI stole my job and all I got was this lousy mug. Or you can get the classic no AI logo. Oh, I've got that wrong way around. There you go. There's the classic no AI logo. And we've got other cool things. This is a brand new cap, actually. You'll see that because it's still got the label on it, I think. Or did I pull it off? No. This is one of the caps. Which is really, really cool. And yeah, loads of cool t-shirts. We've got, we do all the colours you could wish for as long as they're white and black. And this is the white No AI logo t-shirt. There you go. So there you go. You got the idea. Go along there. It'd be great if you're watching the show on Instagram, on Twitch, X, Facebook or YouTube. It'd be great if you could see if we can punch that figure up, that 21,110. Let's see if we can just at least boost that by £100 today while we do the show. But you'll be pleased to know that's not the only reason that we're here. I'm also here to make sure that you are quizzed within an inch of your lives. But before we get to the quiz, I just want to show you how cool it was over at Play Expo. So I've got some images of Play Expo. So, of course, it was Play Expo this weekend up in Blackpool, which was mega. Give me a shout. In fact, say me, maybe me and a wavy hand if you were at Play Expo so I can easily identify you. Let's have a look. I'm just going to try and check in chat to see how many of you... I've got these new glasses on, which are great. They're really good. They're reading glasses. They're there for the phone. They work really well for that, right? Or for the computer, like at 1 meter. But they're very focused right in the center. And so with my big like shop window, you know, massive white ones that I normally wear, when I look to the right like that, I can see the whole screen. But with these, they're very directional, so I can't actually see you in chat if I don't look directly at it. Hello, middle-aged gamer man. Okay, let's have a look. Dark Blue Monkey, great to see you. Cute Tiger Gem. Lovely, some new names in chat. Great to see you. So by saying me and putting your hand up, I assume that you're saying that you were at Blackpool. That's great. Did you come to the panel? There's loads of images of the panel coming up. So you've been looking at my mate with the tattoos. I see him every year. Does anyone know this chap's name? He's so lovely and friendly, and every year we high five and I check what new tattoos he's got as he completes a full arcade experience on his body. Hopefully we've got some other images because I did put a whole... That's what the stand looked like, guys. I'll do this through in a minute for Instagram and then we'll maybe get them big and you can have another look. So we had loads of merchandise on there. You'll be pleased to know we weren't selling the merchandise, but we had some unique items just for the show that we were giving away in a kind of, well, just like chucking merch out as a means of sprucing up the panel, making the panel feel a little bit exciting and things like that. And we offered a mug to those people willing to spend a certain amount of money on the Kickstarter. And we did really well with that. In fact, I'll be honest with you, I'll be transparent with you. We reckon that we made over £2,000 on the Kickstarter as a result of going up to Blackpool, which is great. In fact, it was about 2,500 the amount of money that the Kickstarter went up by during a kind of 4-hour period that happened to be around the panel. So I think it worked really, really well. I did have loads of pictures of the panel, and I'm not sure if they're coming up. Have they come up? Have you seen DJ Tim and all that? Has it not worked? Very confusing. Yeah, Bruce 93. It was very good. Ah, yeah. No Pizza Andy. You grabbed an AI hat. That's absolutely great. I'm really, really pleased. Could someone let me know if images of DJ Tim and the actual panel have come up? Because for some reason I don't think they're coming up, and it's a shame because let me just grab it. I'll just do it. Hang on. Let me just go into the folder and let's have a look. Bear with me, kids. 1 second. I'm just going to grab these pickies. I'm going to put them into their own folder to make sure that you can share. Because I want to share the whole experience with you. I'll call this. Doesn't really matter what I call it. There we go. Do that. Oh. Don't worry, folks. We're going to get it all done. We're going to get it in there, right? There we go. Right. Image slide. Here we go. We'll get this going on. Call it a nonsense name. Almost there, folks. There we go. It's going to look massive on screen, and then we'll reduce the size. There we go. There we go. There we go. I'll make it nice and big. I'm just very aware that some of you look at the show in a vertical format, and so I need to make sure that you can see it. There we go. That should work. So there he is. There's Smith, our lead character, played by actor Josh Haddock. There's Mark, looking up at him. Big shout out as well to DJ Slopes, Daniel, who was our kind of resident kind of gaming expert, and none other than DJ Tim from Utah Saints came and joined us, and everyone loved that. They were really, really excited to see him. They brought along some 12 inches, and I'm not joking, it was standing room only. Let us know in chat if you were there. I'm not exaggerating, am I? It was absolutely rammed where people stood at the back. You can see there from behind Tim. That's DJ Tim from Utah Saints. He got some unique vinyl, and we did a question to the audience, and we gave that away. There's Marky Boy. I think you'll see Slopes in a minute. I'm hoping that you're going to see Slopes. There we go. So there's Slopes. Yeah, it was great, and we just talked about the movie. I mean, a lot of the stuff that we talked about, those of you that are quite regular here on the show, you'll know. I'll just make myself a bit more visible. It's the standard stuff, you know, what the movie is about, what the Kickstarter is, where it came from, how Mark and I met, the story about a bunch of retro gamers at the Gaming Expo in Skegness. You know the drill, you've heard it 1,000 times, who fight back using Speckies and Commodores against a rogue super intelligence. It's called Control AI Delete, and it currently in Kickstarter. Let's see if we've gone up. We haven't gone up, I don't think. It's currently, but I'm not complaining. We've had an incredible few days. It's on £21,110, which is absolutely mega, which is the result of 259 backers. And they come from all over the world, you know. We've got several from America, loads of people from different European countries, but the majority UK. We love you for that. I think that just about gets the image of what we did across, so that I'll just stop that and I'll say a big thank you to Utah Saints, Mark Felgate, who manned the stand with me, and Slopes for getting involved with the panel discussion where I rolled into the room on a Sinclair C5. It was absolutely epic. Thank you, Funk. You're in the house. Good to see you, man. Absolutely amazing. Brilliant. Dark Blue Monkey at the back. Well done. So pleased that you were standing at the back. That's absolutely epic. Love you for that. I'd already backed the Kickstarter on the day it launched, but I did end up pre-ordering the Utah Saints album release. So that's really good, iQuail. That's epic, yeah. It was interesting, actually, wasn't it, to hear what Utah Saints Tim was talking about regarding the music. He actually said more about what he's hoping to do for the movie than I'd even agreed with him. Because my agreement with Utah Saints, again, you know, in the spirit of transparency, has always been that all they need to do is curate the music. And really what that means is gather appropriate tracks to, you know, sort of, what would it be? Do the music design for the entire movie. But it doesn't necessarily mean that they're going to create music. But he was very keen to point out that, oh, no, we're going to be creating music for this. So that was absolutely epic, which is good. Because obviously, you know, there's so much to do. We've had rudimentary conversations with various key people, but we haven't got down into the weeds and the nitty-gritty with absolutely everyone because there's just not enough time to do it. And effectively at the moment, as you saw from that event in Blackpool, this event is me most of the time. Then Mark steps in, and then you lot spreading the word, favoriting my tweets and commenting, and of course, buying those rewards. But it's not a great big professional production team just yet. Hopefully, you know, that's going to be the case when, let's be positive, we get funded. But anyway, if you just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. We're sponsored by Control AI Delete, a great new comedy feature film, which is currently being funded on Kickstarter. And you can find it on there, controlaidelete.net. You'll click the Kickstarter logos on the website, and you go along and you see some cool stuff. And hopefully, grab a reward. I tell you what we did on Saturday morning, actually. We sold another Riot Leader, which I was amazed about. I got it for breakfast before the show, and we'd sold a Riot Leader, which is absolutely incredible. So it's all going so well. That's like the top tier for of the two rewards where they're purely about giving you an on-screen role in the movie. It's a featured extra role. So absolutely incredible. Daz Busby, MBCS, you were there. Good to see you. Great to have you in the house. Because you're dark blue, you're writing Dark Blue Monday. I can't actually see it. I simply couldn't imagine a better band to score a movie about a bunch of retro gamers. Utah Saints were the soundtrack of the early 90s. I couldn't agree more with you, mate. And it should tell you as well the commitment of those boys that Tim drove up from Lincolnshire just to do the event and brought a beautiful piece of unique vinyl that he gave away. Yeah, it was good. Absolutely epic. Okay, quick hello to everyone in Instagram land. Let's have a look. My Retro Tech, how you doing? Grassamaniac. Woo! Yeah, it's going to happen, My Retro Tech. Board Rider. Normally I see you on other platforms. It's great to see you joining on Instagram. Hello everyone. Hi Frank Stay Lorraine. I don't know if you've stayed around, but it's lovely to see you. Sam Michelle Games. That's a nice handle. Board Rider. Talk shows. David Hammy. Oh, it's epic. So many of you there. Okay, so I reckon at 21:24 we should probably roll the competition. What do you think? I think we should do it. Let's do the quiz. Yeah, you can probably tell from my energy that, you know, it's been an absolutely amazing few days that started with this huge event at the IMAX with me hosting on stage. And then the next day, I didn't tell you this, but I did an AI conference where I was one of the keynote speakers. So that's me putting on the old suited and booted act and being a bit businesslike, and then on to Blackpool. So it's been mad. And I drove back from Blackpool this morning. And by the time I got here, it took me about 8 hours. So I am pretty chill, which is, you can probably tell my energy is not quite where it normally is. But it doesn't matter because actually I'm quite enjoying the chill. I'm quite enjoying the chill, you know. I like it. And it's I think it's a good level of energy for the quiz. So for those of you who haven't seen this show before, Way of the Exploding Quiz is very, very simple. It's an honesty quiz, right? So I ask a question, I give you 4 potential answers, and then all you've got to do is write into chat on whichever platform you're using, because we're simultaneously broadcasting right now on X, Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, and Twitch. And you just put your answer in, you write it in. Don't say A, B, C, or D, or 1, 2, 3, 4. Write the answer as near as damn it. And don't embellish. Don't tell everyone how you know, for example, this is definitely the right answer, because that can spoil it for other people. And then we go back at the end and we see how many you got. And we do a 1 out of 4 or 3 out of 7 or whatever it is, right? And we have a race to the end, and it's really, really good fun. Ah, Daz. Yeah, Daz, mate. Epic. Daz. That's right. Now, listen, in chat, there's a man called Daz. First time he's joined us. And Daz is the guy who grabbed his phone, dived in, and chose a reward for Control AI Delete on Kickstarter. That got us over the 20 grand mark. So that's historic, isn't it? Daz was the man who put us into the 20s, which is amazing. And Daz, would you believe right now, I can tell you, because I've got it live on my screen, that we are on a incredible, oh my God, we've gone up, guys. Woo! We've gone up. 21,186. If you're watching this stream and you just did that, go into chat and say, I just did the reward. Do that. I just bought the reward. Give us a wave. It'd be really, really good. And we'll all show you some love, won't we, gang? That's epic. Absolutely. Bloody epic. It's just, I can't even begin to tell you how much I love all of you, and your generosity. It is so moving. It's so touching. It's so exciting, man. It feels so real. But yeah, we've got some work to do, team. Because you know it, right? We're on 21,000 and we're 10 days in, I think, aren't we? Which is epic. Incredible. But we've got to keep going. We've got to keep going. So, and now is where the hard work starts, right? Because you lot, the kind of, you know, the shock troops, let's call you. Many people in chat had bought a reward, you know, before 10 a.m., you know, or certainly on the first day. And so the shock troops, you've all done your job. Now it gets harder. We've got to keep it going. This is why it's great to see some new people in chat. Daz, and I know Funk is not a new entity, but great to see you on X. I've not seen your tag there before. Danka TV. Yeah, radio nighttime level of voice smoothness tonight. Yeah, it's just, I just don't have quite the frenetic energy I normally do because I've driven about 800 miles over 3 days, and every day there was something mentally taxing to do. So hosting, you know, interviewing James O'Brien, Sir Clive Sinclair's son, Sir Clive Sinclair's nephew, Anthony and his amazing wife, who are behind the Rubber Keyed Wonder Kickstarter film, and various other people. One of the creators of Ant Attack was on stage. The guy who created and programmed Saboteur for the ZX Spectrum was on stage. I was interviewing all those people. And then I was up to Lincoln to collect merchandise for the movie, to the merchandise team that do it. And I didn't get to my hotel till 1:30 in the morning, and then at 7:30 I was up again to go to the factory, and that's where we got some of these new merch items. So it's all good, but yeah, amazing guys, absolutely incredible. I can't believe I've done this. I can't believe I've done it to you. I've spent 3 minutes talking about this, and actually what I should have done is cut straight to the first question in tonight's Way of the Exploding quiz. In Double Dragon, the arcade game, what was the name of the gang that kidnapped Marion? Was it the Shadow Warriors, the Black Warriors, the Renegades, or the Black Dragons? And yes, you may have detected a turning up of the difficulty in this week's Way of the Exploding quiz, because that is not an accident. Got a great turnout tonight. Loads of you in chat. Loads of you kind of cross-chatting, talking to each other. It's lovely to see. Loads of you going in there, attempting to answer that question. Okay, cool. Thank you very, very much. Question number 2 now. In which 80s or 90s film did a Ferrari 250 GT California Spider play a key role in the plot? Was it Risky Business, Gone in 60 Seconds, The Cannonball Run, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Which one of those films do you think that question is appropriate for? Nice to see you, York Terrorvision. Great to see you. If you've just joined, welcome to Way of the Exploding Show. We go every Sunday at 9 p.m. Sometimes we do little specials, but generally it's 9 p.m. on X, YouTube, Instagram, Facebook, and Twitch simultaneously. And then at other points in the week, we go out on TikTok. That's a different show. People on TikTok really just want to talk to me about the Gadget Show, which is really funny. And they've also been backing the movie, which has been a really interesting experience. It's a very different platform, TikTok. Very chatty, really chatty TikTok. Less interested in doing a quiz, more interested in just talking about whatever's going on. It's quite cool. But yeah, welcome if you're new. This show is sponsored by Way of the Exploding Show. That's the name of the show. It's sponsored by Control AI Delete, which is this here amazing movie about a bunch of retro gamers that take on a rogue AI. And if you want to learn more about it, you can find out everything you need to find by going to Control AI Delete. You'll see a website. There it is. ControlAIDelete.net. Click on any Kickstarter logo that you see on screen, and that'll take you to our Kickstarter, which is very exciting. And we've just checked, haven't we, team? We've just checked, and we are a very impressive. It has gone up during tonight's show, which is mega. So we've had an investment this evening, which has been brilliant. We're currently at 260 backers. So I don't know if you can remember how many we were at when we started the show. I did say, but I can't remember. It'd be interesting to know if it was one person that invested this evening, or whether it was a few. But that's great. We're going to try and keep going. I want to try and get that 186. So 21,186. I want desperately to try and get it to 21,210, because that will mean that we've gone up £100 since starting the show. But I don't want to make this feel like a TikTok shop. So I'm going to go back to the questions. Right. So we've asked you question number 1, and now question number 2, and I think that question number 3 is next. Which of these films famously featured a Lamborghini Countach? I've mispronounced that undoubtedly. In the opening. So the opening of the movie featured a Lamborghini Countach. I'm going to tell you a little clue. It was black. I only remember because it's one of my favourite cars. Risky Business, Gone in 60 Seconds, The Cannonball Run, or Ferris Bueller's Day Off? Thank you, Dark Blue Monkey. I think I might have been calling you Monday earlier, for your analysis of the Gadget Show. You might be aware, I think I said it during the panel, I think you were at Play Expo in Blackpool this Sunday, weren't you, this Saturday? If you weren't, you'll need to know that the Gadget Show is back. It's called the Gadget Show Podcast. And I don't know why I'm applauding myself for that. And it features me and Susie. And it's produced by 2 of the original producers of the Gadget Show. It's made by the original Gadget Show production company, so it's the real thing. And in fact, I think this Friday I'm up to Birmingham to go to the studio and record some more episodes. So that's exciting. You can find the Gadget Show podcast on YouTube or on Spotify. Hello, Spanner353R5 joining in. S on X. Lots of new names, lots of new people. And all my OGs are here. Dr. Oculus, good to see you, dude. Bruce is there. Philip Hoy was there. Not seen an answer for you for that one, Philip. Prof. Giles, York Terrorvision. And just jumping over to Instagram, My Retro Tech. Something good is indeed going to happen. And Grassamaniac is there on Instagram. That's crazy. That's so cool. Good to see you. Instant visuals. I was struggling which reward to choose, but finally made up my mind. Can't wait. Instant TV visuals. Yay! Great to see you. Thank you so much. That's absolutely brilliant. We love you for that. Yay! Absolutely brilliant. Love it, love it, love it. And I can see you answering several questions on the ball. Jonathan Day just joined. Jack Sandstrom. Right. Let's get this quiz rolling. Question number 4. Well done. Which car was the only drivable vehicle in the original Outrun arcade game? Was it the Lamborghini Diablo, the Porsche 911, the Ferrari F40, or the Ferrari Testarossa Spider? I know you're going to get this right. Commodore, man. What are you like? What are you like? Right, let's have a look. Get the tea poured out. You had enough time? You've had enough time. All right, good. So we're going to get rid of that, and we're going to move on to question number 5 of this evening's Way of the Exploding show. Which 80s gaming console had an optional floppy disk drive accessory? So I'm not going to say that it was available at launch, but it was part of an official accessory for either the Sega Master System, the Famicom, the Atari 2600, or the ColecoVision. Which of those had a floppy drive add-on? Hello, Aztec Therm. How you doing, buddy? Good to see you. Slim Bloke has joined as well. How you doing? Is that Luca Stardell? Luca, how you doing? Great to see you. Great to see you. Did you like your t-shirt? And is it the right size? That's all I'm going to say to you. Hello, Charles Frake. Hey, you do not have to apologise, Galvin, for being late. It's absolutely amazing of you to come. Dude, you would have loved Blackpool. It was epic. You've missed all the stuff I did earlier, though, about what I've been up to this week. And I had loads of pictures from Blackpool's Play Expo. It was just an absolute, homage to everything that we love about retro gaming. Just a hall just out of your 80s dreams, So good. Just packed full of all the arcade machines, all the original arcade machines, and loads of the consoles and first generation personal computers. Brilliant. Really good stuff to buy. Great people. Great talks. It was really good. Okay, let's have a look. Yeah, you saw the vid. Good. Right, brilliant. Okay, next question. Question number 6 in this evening's Way of the Exploding quiz. In Beverly Hills Cop 2, which 80s band made a cameo performance performing in a strip club? Was it In Excess? Was it the Pointer Sisters? Was it Donna Summer? Or was it the Weather Girls? This sounds a little bit Harold Faltermeyer, doesn't it? Those synths are very Beverly Hills Cop. Great tune. Tell you who this reminds me of. Green. Remember Green? Scritti Politti, that's what I'm trying to say. Nico Diva, great to see you. How you doing? Man, what a drive. It doesn't matter where you live, Blackpool is a long way. Even if you live in Blackpool and you accidentally drive onto the front on a Saturday night, it's a long way. The cars move at 0.5 miles an hour, don't they, for about 7 miles. Hello, Ems. Good to see you. To all the lovely new people, as we approach 1,000 viewers right now concurrently, which is absolutely bananas. I'd like to say welcome to the show. Welcome to Way of the Exploding show, which we do every Sunday night from this, an ex-Cold War VHS and Betamax copying facility. And it's sponsored, strangely enough, by a film called Control AI Delete. And Control AI Delete is an independent comedy movie, a feature film that we're currently funding on Kickstarter. And we are asking you, with all the love, to see if you will get behind this campaign. You can find it looking a little bit like that, controlaidelete.net. And when you get there, you'll just need to click on the Kickstarter logo, which many people have done in chat, and I love you for it. We're currently at 21,000. What are we at, team? What are we at? Can someone tell me in chat? 21,000. We started at 21,110, and we're now at 21,186, which is mega. We want to try and do it. We want to try and get up to 21,210. That's my goal for this evening, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if we can get there. I don't know how we can do it. I feel a bit cheeky because so many people in chat have already given, so this doesn't mean you. It means people that are maybe new and are thinking, what is this all about? Well, it's about an amazing movie, an incredible opportunity to fund a real grassroots project for some incredible people that are going to make a great movie happen. About a bunch of retro gamers taking on an AI. It doesn't get much better than that. Right, okay, so we're going to move on. Question number 7, I think we're on, aren't we? Let me just double check. Yeah, I've done that. Right, question number 7. Who played, this is a great question, by the way, I'm really happy with this. Who played Ferris Bueller's sister in the Ferris Bueller TV show that followed the movie? Was it Sarah Jessica Parker, Ferris Bueller's sister in the TV show? The TV show was called Ferris Bueller, and I think it came out in 1990, but it only ran for 1 season. His sister was played by Jessica Parker, Juliette Lewis, Jennifer Aniston, or Demi Moore. How cool is that? I bet you, some of you didn't even know there was a Ferris Bueller TV show. Let's have a look. Ferris Bueller, 1986 was a movie, and the TV show came out in 1990. Yeah, I was right. 86 for the movie, 1990. But don't Google it. Yeah, Cornwall. I know. I didn't know either. I just did some research this week. Epic. Epic, epic, epic. Hey, middle-aged gamer man, can I just say, absolutely love doing your, well, I was going to say podcast, but it was a Twitch show the other night. It was absolutely brilliant. So good. So I've always prided myself on the fact that I do something slightly different on Way of the Exploding show. You know, and that we have a kind of culture and a format that a lot of people on Twitch, which is where we started, certainly don't have. And even on, you know, YouTube and certainly Instagram, it's also very different. And X, in fact, it's just around the houses a very different way to approach it. The truth is, it's the only way I know of doing a show, though, because I'm an ex-TV guy. That's where I got my training, isn't it? And so this feels natural to me, but actually it turns out that not a lot of other shows have a similar format. And you've done a similar thing, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. You really should check this man's show out. It's epic. It's absolutely epic. The way that he does it is so slick, man. It's so slick. Like everything from the kind of countdown to the format, some of the kind of like the ritualistic elements in it, the use of guests, the software that you're using, that sort of platform is really interesting. What is it? Let me know in chat what you use. The whole thing was really good. It was really well done. I thoroughly enjoyed it. So well done to you, sir. Great work. StreamYard, thank you very, very much. Yeah, Danker TV 90 agrees. It's on Twitch and it is absolutely brilliant. Give us the name of the show, Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. You know what I'm like. Is it called Timeless Gaming, or is it called? I can't remember, and I feel really silly saying that, but I'm just so tired after such a crazy few days. I just want to give you a big up. Let me know in chat. Tuesday night gaming chat. Well, it definitely is that. It's Tuesday night gaming chat. It's on Twitch. I think we can guess by virtue of the name that it's on a Tuesday, and it's really, really worth watching. So, Phil Hoy has been driving back from the gym, and so that the answering process of that question eluded him. What were you going round and round about or something, mate? Yeah, safety first. Always safety first. Ladies and gentlemen, we have an announcement. It has just come in from Dr. Oculus VR. We have broken the 21,000. I think I'm just going to double check. I'm going to check it before I do the big announcement. I do believe we have broken. Yes, we have. We've broken the goal tonight, which was to go up £100. Just a nominal amount to show that just so that itch that I've got to constantly keep pushing the show could be cessated. And you've done it, you freaking superstars. £21,211. That's funny, I like it. It's £1 over the target that I set from 260 backers. That's interesting. Did we have 260 backers earlier? So does that mean that someone who's already backed it has gone in and added something? I'd be very interested to know. You don't have to say. It's quite cool to be mysterious. But if you have, that's absolutely cool as hell. I love it. Anyway, excellent stuff. Yeah, Phil Hoy says that he's been listening along, coming back from the gym. I wish I could have got in the gym today, dude. I just got that itch to go to the gym. I've not been for like 3 days, and I just feel like I'm old. Right, question number 8. Here we go. Good luck, everyone. Good luck, and thank you so much for that. That's just huge. Absolutely huge. Which ZX Spectrum game features 80s political figure Arthur Scargill? Now, if you were at the IMAX launch of Rubber Keyed Wonder on Thursday, I don't know if anyone in chat was, this is where I got the idea for it, because I didn't know this. Which of these games features the political figure Arthur Scargill? Manic Miner, Monty Mole, Horace Goes Skiing, or School Days? Which of those absolute classics am I referring to? Let's get our favourite tune on. Love Me or Let Go. Let's get those synths in the house. Yes. Dr. Oculus. Mate, you're too much, man. You're too much. That is so lovely. It was you. Yeah. You see, I did my detective work, didn't I? I saw that 260 figure. That was incredibly thoughtful of you and absolutely lovely. And I'll tell you, you've enabled me to end one of the most fantastic 3 days I've had in years. It's been amazing, a mixture of meeting incredible people, talking a lot about retro and AI, and having an absolute blast. So thank you. Let's drop the beat. Let's go. Yeah, man. so do I. Incredible. Okay. Barry Fitzgerald. Might have missed you. Psychic Janet, right. Damn. Psychic Janet said she was on the coach to Blackpool a few years ago and someone collapsed and they had to get an ambulance and the whole journey took 10 hours. My God. You're obviously referring to the fact that I said it doesn't matter where you live, Blackpool is a long way, and that includes Blackpool because the traffic is so slow on the front. Insanity V Visuals, still with us hopefully. I'm Stevie Barr. How you doing, Stevie? I recognise you. Wazza. Salmon Botha. Alright, despite the epic nature of these synthesizers. We're going to have to carry on. Question number 8. No, question number 9. I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right. Is that a lyric from Fast Car by Tracy Chapman, Love Cats by The Cure, Cars by Gary Newman, or Wishing Well by Terence Trent D'Arby? Let me know in chat. Danker TV has resigned themselves to being satisfied with a 7. You never know, you could be in the 10s. You know, you could be. We had 3 10s last week. Iquare was one of them, and I know that because he told me on Saturday. It was so cool. Ponder was there, bless him. Ponder's actually in my pictures. I haven't seen Ponder tonight. Yeah, I agree, Dark Blue Monkey. Tomorrow's World was epic. We'll jump across to Instaland. Chef Rob Oliver has just joined us. Nice to see you again. I recognise many of you. I'll just do a quick reference to the sponsor of the show, Control AI Delete. If you are brand new, then go and have a look at this. Save everyone in chat who's been very patient with me talking about our main sponsor, the Retro Gaming versus AI comedy movie set in Skegness that is Control AI Delete. And go there, controlaidelete.net, click on a Kickstarter logo and check out this amazing Kickstarter that we've got going on. And with that, we'll go to the final question. Which word describes the revolutionary graphics in ZX Spectrum game Ant Attack? And you know where I got this from, because I was talking to the guy who created it at the IMAX event, the launch of another Kickstarter movie called The Rubber Keyed Wonder on Thursday. Which word describes the revolutionary graphics of Ant Attack? Parallax scrolling, isometric, first person, or third person? Dark Blue Monkey, thank you very much for adding an extra £1. For, by your own admission, your OCD. I'm not going to argue with that, my friend. Okay, so there we go. That's the final question. That leaves us 6 minutes to race through. Hello, the real Mark Wilson. Osborne 80, good to see you. Oh, yeah. Terence Trent D'Arby, Galvin, that's epic, mate. Yeah, doing well, thanks, Chef Rob. Oliver. Hello, Ruby Bennett. And little Trev, 57. Okay, right, so that's the last question. We're now going to run straight back. And we're going to start with question number 1, and we're going to see what you got right and what you got wrong. And the way that this works is you need to you need to tell me out of whatever question we're on, how many you got right. So if we're on question number 5 and you got 3 right, I want you to write 3/5. And that way we have a kind of exciting race to see who the winner is going to be. Here we go. Question number 1 was, in Double Dragon, in the arcade game, what's the name of the gang that kidnapped Marion? It is, of course, it's the Black Warriors. And I know not many of you got that. It's the Black Warriors. That is the name of the team. So who got 1 out of 1? Let's have a look. No one's come up yet. I'm good, Ruby Bennett. How the bloody hell are you back at you? I'm good, thank you very, very much for asking. 1 out of 1 for Rob. 0 out of 1 for Spanner. 0 out of 1 for Philip Hoy. In fact, I'll only announce the ones that have got it. 1 out of 1 for Prof. Giles. Well done. Dark Blue Monkey starts as they mean to go on with 1. Well, there's plenty more, I Quail. Any over on Instagram? No one on Instagram has got 1 out of 1 yet. We're going to move straight on to question number 2. In which 80s and 90s film is the Ferrari 250 GT California Spider featured? It is, of course. Oh, come on. It's Ferris Bueller's Day Off. I'm expecting to see several of you with the correct answer for that. I Quail. It's your fault that they're harder. You've done it to yourself. Well done, Bruce. Why am I not surprised? 1 out of 1 for Skewy Cat, Numpty, Cornwall. 2 out of 2 for Dark Blue Monkey. Yeah, great movie. Great movie. They should do, well, maybe they shouldn't do a remake, but you know what I mean. It's a great concept. Yeah, all blame iQuail, says Middle-Aged Gamer Man UK. That's funny. Gamer guy. 1 out of 2 for S. Philip Hoy as well, Rob. Yeah, they did. They used a replica, as Bruce93 is pointing out in chat, because they didn't want to trash the real one. Yeah. No spoilers here, hey? All right, question number 3. Let's just go look at... Project 83, Ruby! How you doing, mate? All right, mate. I didn't recognise you, because your image on here is tiny. Lovely to see you. I'll try and come for a coffee this week if you're still around and you haven't gone off on an amazing adventures. I'll come and find you. Great to see you, Ruby. Okay, so question number 3. Yeah. Which of these movies opened famously with a black Lamborghini Countach or Countach? And it is, of course, come on, guys, you know, it's the Cannonball Run. It's really famous. Sort of chased by a helicopter, isn't it? Aerial shots. Beautiful car. Oh, my God. So 1 out of 3 for Commodore Man. 2 for Dr. Oculus and Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. 2 out of 3 for Cornwall. 2 out of 3 for York Television. 2 out of 3 for Skewy Cat. Numpty McNumpty. 2 out of 3. 3 out of 3 for Danker TV 90. That's good. iQuail 2. Looking good, iQuail. 2 for S. 3 for Bruce. Woo! Well done. Jumpsuits indeed. Philip Hoy, 2 out of 3. You're doing well. Rob H got 1. 1 for Instant Visuals. 2 for Eds. Well done, team. Looking good. Moving on to channel number 4. Which of these cars is the only drivable vehicle in Outrun? You know that. It's the Ferrari Testarossa Spider. What we'll do, we'll race through a little bit because of the time, all right? And I'll read out what your scores are in a minute. So that is question number 4. Question number 5. Which 80s gaming console had an optional floppy disk drive accessory? Was it the Sega Master System, Famicom, Atari 2600 or the ColecoVision? The answer is the Famicom. Did you? I know someone put Famicom because I saw it. So what have you got out of 5? 3 out of 5 for Cornwall. I'll do it every 2 so that we can shoot forward a little bit. 2 out of 5 for Middle-Aged Gamer Man and Numpty McNumpty Face. Have we got any 5 out of 5s? We've got plenty. We've got a 5 out of 5 for Bruce. And a 4 out of 5 for Danker and iQuail. Let's have a look at Instagram quickly. 3 out of 4 for Eds. We're not quite caught up yet. Hi, Dan Milley, for just joining us. We're at 1,274 viewers, folks. So it's going really, really well. That's question number 5. Question number 6. In Beverly Hills Cop, who performs live in the strip club? It's the Pointer Sisters. The Pointer Sisters perform live in the second movie, which is absolutely nuts. So that's out of 6. And we'll just jump forward to question number 7. And you can give me a score out of 7. Who played Ferris Bueller's sister? Yeah, in the TV movie that came out in 1990 after the 1986 movie. It was called Ferris Bueller, the TV series, not Ferris Bueller's Day Off. And the answer is, believe it or not, Jennifer Aniston. It's Jennifer Aniston is the right answer. Isn't that a great fact? 4 out of 7 for Dark Blue Monkey. 2 for Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. Dr. Oculus is on 3. 5 for TerraVision. So definitely, Quail, the mission that we hatched, the plan we hatched at Play Expo in Blackpool is working. And we have made the questions a little bit harder. Well done, dude. 4 out of 7 for Philip Hoy. 7 out of 7 for Bruce. There's a great YouTube vid from Pushing Up Roses on the series. Okay, I'll look that out. Pushing Up Roses. 3 out of 7 for Spanner. 4 out of 7 for Eds. Well done, sir. Epic stuff. Great stuff. Right, we're going to move straight on. We're going to go to 8. Which ZX Spectrum game features Arthur Scargill? The answer is Monty Mole. It's a whole kind of ironic thing about the miners' strike. And, you know, very much of its time. Yeah, Monty Mole. I thought many of you would go for Manic Miner. That was me slipping it in there to try and fool you. But no, the answer is Monty Mole. I know someone got it right because I saw them get it right. 5 out of 8 for Skewy Cat. 3 out of 8 for Dr. Oculus. 7 out of 8 for Danker TV 90. Very, very good. 6 for York TerraVision. 4 for Philip Hoy. And 5 for iQuail. Epic stuff. I'll come over and see you in a minute, Eds. Number 9. I've started to think about leaving tonight, although nothing seems right in Cars. The answer is, of course, Cars by Gary Newman. I tried to say it in a really monotone way to hide the fact that it was one of my favourite songs. Don't think I've fooled that many of you, though. 3 out of 9 for Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. Dark Blue Monkey. 6, 8 for Danker TV. 7 for York TerraVision. 5 for Skewy Cat. 5 for Philip Hoy. 5 for S. 9 for Bruce, who said that they had to sing the lyrics. 4 for Talk Show Unmuted. Good to see you. iQuail. 6. Rob 2. 3 for Spanner. 4 for Eds. Hello amongst the pigeons. Nice to see you again. Before we go to our final question, I will finally say we are hosted by Control AI Delete, a totally epic movie that is all about a bunch of retro gamers at an expo who are humanity's last hope. When an AI is rolled out globally, it goes wrong and turns the world into chaos, blackouts, runs on the banks, mobs on the streets. Our retro gamers in their Skeggy-based expo realise that in their Commodore 64s, you know, Speckies, Amigas, they have the only technology that could possibly hack the AI and win the day. Click on the Kickstarter link when you go along to controlaidelete.net. And back us, as so many people have this evening. The exact number is actually 260 backers to an astonishing £21,212, which is great, which is more than £100 more than we started at the start of the show. So I love you for that. That's incredible. So there you go. Good stuff. Right, final question, then we'll see who the answer, who the winner is. Question 10 in tonight's Wave Exploding Quiz was, which word describes the revolutionary graphics in the ZX Spectrum game Ant Attack? And the answer is, of course, isometric, ladies and gentlemen. It's isometric. The graphics are isometric. A bit like Zaxxon. You know Zaxxon, that's a very well-known isometric game. 5 out of 10 for Talkshow Unmuted. 5 for Dr. Oculus. Skewy Cat got 6. 4 out of 10 for Middle-Aged Gamer Guy UK. An astonishing 8 out of 10 for York TerraVision. 9 out of 10 for Danker TV 90. So close. So close. 6 for Philip Hoy. 5 for S. 7 for iQuail. Yeah. You can't change your mind. You decided you want the competition harder. And you got it, my friend. Dark Blue Monkey. 7 out of 10. It's because it's really genuinely dark blue. That's why I keep messing your name up. Very well done. 3 out of 10 for Rob H. Super stuff. 6 for Numpty McNumpty Face. 4 for Spanner. Commodore Man got 2 tonight. Absolutely epic. Danker TV says that the Outrun question, really the Outrun one was that got you? Was that the one that got you? That's nuts. It's a spider. That was my clue, because you can see both of them from behind, can't you? Because it's got no top on it. But well done. Anyway, absolutely superb. Well done. Shooting over very quickly to Instagram. What have we got? 5 out of 10 for Eds. Thanks. My pleasure, my friend. Aztec Therm. Yes, the hackers will come to Lincolnshire in the movie. You better believe it. Great to see you. Whoa! Can't Ride BMX in the house. Good to see you. Thank you to everyone. Hello, Will. Great to see you, buddy. Will, I love you, man. Make sure that you check out this. And I say that to anyone who's just joined. It is our brand new movie. It's live on Kickstarter. We're doing really, really well, but we need as many people to help as we can. There it is. ControlAI-Delete.net. But that's it from me. You've been amazing. It was great to meet some of you at the weekend up in Blackpool at Play Expo. Please help me out with all of the social in the next few weeks. The more you get behind, comment, fave, the more new people are going to see this incredible project and hopefully get behind Control AI Delete. That's it. Have a great week. Give us a chat on social. Say hello. Drop me some DMs on X or Insta. But I'll be back. Same place, same time, 9 p.m. next Sunday for more Way of the Exploding Show. Love you guys. Have a great week. See you next Sunday. Bye.